Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Tarot Magic. We are going to get into a quick reading today just to see what the energy is. Tomorrow we have the equinox and the beginning of Aries season, so I'm going to have those readings coming up for you. I'm excited. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Okay, so yeah, Aries actually marks the beginning of the astrological new year. So if you missed your chance to if you screwed up your New Year's resolutions, you have another chance tomorrow. So it's always good. I mean, every day that you wake up and are healthy and have a roof over your head and clothes to wear and food to eat is a good day. And it's always a chance to start over. You don't have to wait till the beginning of the year or for Aries season. Let's get into this and see what we got going on here. I haven't pulled out this deck in a really long time. This is the Shaman's Oracle by Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron-Reid. I think the two of them together. I'm not sure. Anyway, what is the overall energy for this general collective reading that we need to talk about? Stiff. Maybe because I haven't used them in a while. Some decks just don't shuffle that good. Fool's Embrace. Transmuting Pain. Number 22. Okay. So someone could be a life path 22. I'm getting. Someone also maybe could have done something foolish and they're in emotional pain now. So they're trying to transmute the pain. I transmute pain every day, so I get it. Yeah. One of the best ways to transmute pain is to create something. Write a song, a work of art, write a poem, a story, create something. Put your pain into your art. And yeah, it does work. Eye of the Needle, intentionality. Okay, I love this one, number 17. So this is like the needle, like this is making whatever you're focused on, narrowing in on it instead of scattering your energy, doing a bunch of other things, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. I've got a lot of stuff going on, but being very intentional about what it is that you're doing and focusing on it, okay? Oh, it could be about a covenant, a sacred contract. Number 7. Number 7, the 7th house is the partnership, relationships, so it could be about that. Maybe you are calling in a partner, a soulmate, and you want to be very intentional about it. You know exactly what you want and what you don't want, what you will put up with, what you won't put up with. I certainly do. Yes. I had gone on a couple dates with this guy and it was like not right. And my older son was like, oh, well, he was kind of giving like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was kind of giving like, oh, well, you don't have that many options. I'm like, what? I have plenty of options. And he's like, well, are you okay with being alone for the rest of your life? He was like so dramatic. He's a Leo. And I was like, abso-freaking-lutely. I want a partner. I don't need it. It's a very different thing. And he's like, oh, okay. Jealousy. Okay. Of course. And obviously he's not me, so he doesn't know how many options I have and how many times I get asked out per day. Courage. That's okay. He's not me. Although they're close, because I was just downstairs walking the dog and the doorman was like, oh, a neighbor said that your sons look like models, actors. I'm like, It runs in the family. You know. Anyway, I don't know why I'm just chatting on. Everything I say, though, that comes out is important. It's part of the reading. Psychic, number 48. Okay. You know what I'm getting from this? You see these two circles, how they're intersected? I feel like you might have a psychic connection with someone. It's kind of like the law of quantum entanglement. Once two particles come in contact with each other, even if you move them across, you know, light years away, if something happens to one particle, it also happens to the other one. So, okay, you could have a psychic connection with someone. Someone could be 48. Transformation, number 19, bottom of the deck. Okay, so we're talking, this could be a love reading. Huh. Okay, what else? Magic. You can do magic. You can have anything. Sorry, I'm not a very good singer, but magic. Number 3. Ooh, spiritual cleansing on the bottom of the deck, number 50. I actually don't think I've ever gotten this card. We got meditate also, and then we got karmic path in reverse. Yeah, you're not, no more karmics. I feel like you're being very intentional about going about finding a partner. You want it to be a sacred soul contract, not something based on lust or what they have, or, yeah, that's shallow, very earthly, 3D. Yeah, so you might need to cleanse. Maybe you are doing some sort of rituals. Magic doesn't have to be, it shouldn't be witchcraft. Hopefully it's not. But you could light a candle and set the intention. Call in your soulmate. You could do the affirmations like I've been doing. That works. I mean, it's been working for other things. Not for the soulmate yet, but it will. It's only a matter of time. One more. I see a lot of purple too, so I'm getting like this third eye. Maybe you've seen this person in your dreams, or you've somehow connected with them. Maybe you do already know them and you have some sort of psychic connection, or you're just psychic, so you'll know when you meet the person. Talisman, number 31. I actually want to read this one because bottom of the deck, affluence. Okay. Let me just read this one because my spirit guides are telling me to. Do I need another reason? No, I don't. Number 31. So someone could be 31. Someone could be 38. Talisman. So this is usually like something that protects you, a little mojo bag that you carry. The talisman represents new doors opening for you now. New pathways are present at this time. It also invites you to find or create and charge an appropriate symbol, amulet, or mantra to help support your current endeavors, or your endeavors or healing. Empower the talisman with your intention to evoke its magic in your everyday life. Meditate with this card to act as a powerful road opener to a new adventure or opportunities, or to discover hidden talismans of power, love, and peace. Okay, so I feel like this is someone who is really very, very intentionally manifesting love or partner. Yes. And what is this? Oh, after having their heart broken by the wrong person or the right person that didn't see that you were the right person, or who cares? A talisman could be anything. You could take a crystal, set your intention infuse your desire into it and then carry it around with you in your pocket. Whatever, anything you want. Shall we look at that intuition? You're definitely using your intuition, following your intuition. It's guiding you on where you're going to meet this person, or how, or maybe not where or how, but you will know when you meet them. I'm getting this. I'm getting. Okay, I like it. Maybe the person that you're calling in is affluent. They could also be an earth sign, or they could be a healer, or you could be a healer. Okay. Heart chakra. Look at this, actually. That is very, very similar. That is also one of the keys to manifestation, is having an open heart. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about brain-heart coherence. They have to be in sync. Then you can heal your body miraculously. You can manifest things miraculously. Authority. Emperor. Maybe you're calling in an emperor, or you are an emperor. Alright, give me some more ideas on what this is. Spirit. Transformation. Okay, so this is like the death card. And maybe this pain that you've gone through has transformed you, and maybe it has actually made you psychic. So you've definitely had some sort of death and rebirth. The look on her face is very interesting. She's like, I don't know what that's all about. Or you could have Scorpio, someone in your chart. Okay. Foundation and achievement. This is like the Four of Wands. And then look, we've got the Devil in reverse. Overcoming your fears, addictions, toxic attachments. And we've got patience. This is the Temperance card. So, yeah, I'm getting, focus on, after your transformation, you're just focusing on your foundation and your abundance. But you're being very, very intentional about everything that you do. Where you go out, who you meet with. You surround yourself with high vibe friends that maybe are, partnership and alliances. Maybe you surround yourself with high vibe friends that are in healthy relationships to kind of have that rub off on you, instead of, the toxic single people that are always like, oh yeah, dump them and come party with me. Disruption Tower. Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. I mean, you can have decent single friends, but start to notice the patterns. It's like that crabs in the bucket mentality. There are certain friends, maybe they're jealous of you, or they were jealous of your relationship, so that when you break up, they're like, oh, screw him and screw her, and sacral chakra, and come out with me. And it's like they'll purposely try to keep you single because they want you to be their wing girl or wing guy. You can tell them, like, look, I love you, I'll go out with you another time, but not tonight. If they can't take no for an answer, like, maybe they shouldn't be your friend. Balance. Damn, we're getting a lot of major arcana. This is like the Justice card. Magic and balance. Maybe, this is what I'm getting from this. Maybe people have been using magic against you and your love life and your affluence and your partnerships. And justice is coming in. Balance. The scales are being balanced. And it's very interesting because this balance card, I think 11 is definitely justice. Yeah. But you see, he's like an angel, but he's got the same things that the magician has. The cup, the rod, the pentacle. Like, he's got, you have all the tools that you need. Maybe you are using rituals to call in justice Deception and envy. Okay. Yes. All right. There's always got to be little trolls that pop up in the reading to try to ruin it. Maybe they envy your transformation. They envy your psychic abilities. They might envy your ability to make things happen. Passion ignited. And look at this. Again. Devil right into that again. Okay. Could just be a Capricorn. Whatever. Oh, trapped in fear. This is the Eight of Swords. So, okay. And, wow, the Destiny. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and then we've got emotional withdrawal. So somebody here, I don't think this is you, is trapped in fear. They are emotionally withdrawn. Ooh, maybe they've had a heart chakra awakening due to some truth coming out. Maybe that's the person that's trying to transmute the pain. But the Wheel of Fortune is turning. Maybe this is someone that you're destined to be with. Who knows? I'm getting, this is weird. Maybe this pain, this truth, this pain has transformed somebody. Maybe they're going through an awakening. Yeah. Okay. Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. I mean, somebody is trapped in fear, and that could be the person that was using magic to kind of manipulate maybe your destiny. Yeah, nice try, huh? I don't know why people continue to do that, like, because has it worked for you so far? Maybe it has. Maybe they heard someone that it worked for, but the veil is thinning. If you haven't noticed what's going on in the planet right now, yeah, okay. Someone is trapped in fear because they're getting bad karma. This could be like jail. They could be in spiritual jail. I don't know. All right, what else? What is this transformation about? Scarcity tactics. Haunted, memories, flashback, trauma, side effects. Okay, so this could have been a Scorpio that was trying to play mind games with you, like scarcity tactics, give you just enough. But meanwhile, they're haunted by you. They have a lot of trauma. So they're probably trying to play mind games with you, but they have trauma. Make it make sense. What else? Okay. Tripping on you. I like this card. If you don't know already, I'm a big proponent of microdosing psilocybin for healing. Mostly your mental state, trauma. I used it to heal from, trauma, grief, also narcissistic abuse. Idol. Loved, respected, admired, idolized. Fan. Okay. So maybe they tried to use scarcity tactics, but now they're tripping on you and then idolizing you while they sit there with doing bad habits. Just what I'm getting. Karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Oh, so they had a bunch of karmic friends. Didn't I just say that? People that try to keep you single. Well, hopefully they have gotten rid of these friends. Or this is you. We've got Scorpio, Libra so far. Wheel of Fortune is, I don't know, I think it's Sagittarius. Spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality. Okay. Somebody's tripping. I don't know. What else? Acting cold. Okay. This is what I'm getting. Somebody came in trying to play mind games with you, not realizing you have psychic abilities, right? But now they're tripping on you, but they're acting cold. For whatever reason, I don't know. Is it working? Confused. Confused is in the reverse. So yeah, you're not confused about this. I feel like you know what's going on for whoever this is for. Clearly. Fishing for comments. So maybe they're posting stuff, hoping you notice it. I don't really know. Wow, I'm getting just a really immature vibe here. Like, not very mature. Okay, what is this balance about, this justice card? Maybe they're tripping over you because of your transformation. It's made you more psychic. Maybe they hurt you and broke your heart. So, your transformation has got them trapped in fear. Yeah, because I know they can't lie to you. They're dealing with a lot right now. They could be bankrupt. Something is happening that's going to balance the scales. Maybe they were using magic and they're getting back what they put out towards you. Too busy winning. Here you are, too busy winning. It's a very weird kind of trophy, but okay. You're winning everything and they're holding a grudge. But they want you back. Okay. But yet this is where they're at. They're just trapped in fear. Okay. They're trapped in fear because why? Because you can't be manipulated anymore? Or you never were able to be manipulated. They just didn't know that. There's something that's destined to happen. Maybe you guys were destined to meet and cross paths, to be catalysts for each other's awakening. Idol. Cockblocking. Interesting. Oh. Maybe since they're tripping over you and they want you back, they're maybe using magic to try to keep other suitors away from you. I don't know. Or they could have a Libra trying to block them from coming towards you. I don't know. This reading is like all over the place. I'm just feeling very immature energy. Hopefully they are the one transforming. This is ridiculous. Girl fight. Arguments. Physical fight. At war. Competing. Okay. There could be someone that's secretly at war with you that you don't even know who this person is. It's a one-sided war. Lonely. You could be lonely. I mean, you are definitely transmuting pain. You could be lonely. But you're very intentional about, you're using rituals. You're very intentional about, this is what you want. You want a sacred contract, a partnership that's sacred. Not a frivolous thing going on. Did I just screw up this deck? No. But there's someone that's at war with you that you don't know. Or you don't even know that they're at war with you. Isn't that fun? Okay. So, dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected. This says protected by haters. I would venture to say it's protected from haters. I don't know. I really hate typos as a writer who edited my own memoir. So here you are just dodging bullets. If you're psychic, you've definitely picked up on, some hating hoes, hating on you, You're too busy winning and you're dodging bullets, and you're really, this is what you're focused on. Manifesting a partnership, manifesting affluence. Okay? You're not like dealing with anybody that does scarcity tactics, acting all cold. You're like, nope, that must not be who it is. Anybody who's like fishing for comments, like trying to post things to try to get a rise out of you, you're like, no, that's not it either. No facts. Never has facts, makes shit up lies. Although, whatever, I don't think any of this gossip, this war that this person that you don't know, uninterested. Yeah, it's like, you could stop being at war. I don't know who you are because I'm not interested in your person or your... I'm not going to say what I just heard. Okay. I can't. I'm going to be nice in this reading. But there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Child neglect, bad parenting. Like I said, there was someone that had a lot of trauma. And yeah. Could be all these people. Whatever. Cyberbully. You are being bullied online, or they has suffered from it. So they're bullying you online. They're definitely watching you online. Who is trapped in fear? Oh, legal issues. Okay, somebody. Ooh. Court, judges, immigration lawyer. Okay, somebody did something and crossed some sort of line. Whether they tried to hack into your accounts or do something, they could be in legal issues. They could not just be trapped in fear. They could be in jail or going to jail. They took it too far. Honey? Are you leaving? I love you. Text me when you land, okay? Bye, honey. Okay. He got a ride to the airport this time. Alright, what else? Yeah. They should be afraid because, yeah, they're running. They are running. Why does this idol keep coming up? Loved, respected, admired, idolized fan. Maybe this is you. You know, I always say haters. People that are at war with you are really just fans in a real low vibration. They just don't know how to... Okay. So maybe someone is running from legal trouble. I don't know how bad it was or what happened, but... yeah, this came out again. Child neglect. Bad parenting, scared of, hates parent. This could be someone that is traumatized by a parent that's actually an adult. Giving money, unbothered, hustling, moving on, thank you, next. Crying over you, wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh God, I don't like that card. The obsessive lover with the gun. So, yeah, I feel like giving money. This was in the reverse, but, you know, this... okay, I'm not going to say that. Here's you, unbothered, hustling. I feel like you've moved on from this person, or they gave you no choice but to move on. I don't know what the giving money is about. So this is a new deck that I got, which is, it's a tarot deck, but it doesn't say what it is. It just has a bunch of words on it. So we're going to just pull a few of these and see. I thought it was interesting, but it says that it's 78. I think it's a full tarot deck. I didn't really look. Anyway, we're going to see what we get. I might whip out my other tarot deck because I just thought it was interesting. And I can't stop buying new decks. I don't know why I'm like obsessed. Memoir. I'm sorry, I should have pre-shuffled this, but There is some balance coming in the form of someone like going away, someone that did something illegal. They crossed a boundary. Could just be spiritual jail. Maybe they were using voodoo magic to do it. This is why Spirit is asking you to get or make a talisman and make sure you infuse it with your energy and your intention and carry it around with you. I carry a mojo bag around with me at all times, but I think I should do one for like love or something like that. Anyways, what is this transformation about? Disharmony. It's 10 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, there's some, I'm really getting like a parent-child dynamic here. Like an abusive parent. Right. Maybe that's the person that's at war with you. The parent of someone you're supposed to be with. Yeah, there's a lot of disharmony going on. Competition. Oh, right. They see you as competition. The parent? That's so odd. When victory is achieved at the expense of others, it diminishes all involved. I find that very strange because, I mean, I don't know if fathers, I and we have sons, so I've never been in competition with anyone that my son, I have one that's engaged. I mean, it's just so odd to me. But anyway, the mom is in competition with you over her own son. That's so weird. Justice, check it out. Justice is coming in to balance the scales. This is the second time justice has come up. You know, just okay. Anyways, it's just weird, no? Okay, whatever. That's what it says. Competition. So, a neglectful, bad parent, someone who's abusive to their child, is now in competition with you over their child. They're secretly at war with you, the mother, because it says girl fight, and they're trying to cockblock you from their own son that they okay. I'm getting like a narcissist energy vampire. Oh, and their child is their greatest supply. Okay, that was weird. I got a phone call and it stopped the recording. That's never happened before. Very odd. Some paranormal thing going on here, but yes, this mother is messing with magic. So weird. Unmotivated. If the work feels meaningless, it may be time to reassess your goods or environment. I feel like it's making this person unmotivated, and I don't know, I feel like they're stuck. Meanwhile, you're going through a transformation. You are about to have a new beginning, with or without this person. I mean, dang, can you imagine like dating someone and their mom is like in competition with you and like at war with you and using like magic? Wow. Bitch, please. What is this justice about? Intuition. Oh, you know this is going on already. You look at this. In fact, it has probably done nothing but heighten your intuition. Okay. You already know this is going on. Bottom of the deck. Manipulation. You don't say. This is sick. They're being stubborn. Wow. Well, I'll just say something to this magic-loving, cock-blocking mother. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny. Can you stop that? No. And you're old, right? So, yeah. You won't be around forever. Disclosure. Oh, this is the Moon in reverse. Secrets, suppressed feelings, or hidden patterns are now rising to the surface. I feel like this person has hidden feelings for you, or things are starting to come out because, yeah. This is actually, this has been coming out in a lot of readings, not just mine. I'm just saying. I was just watching one last night and I was like, well, actually it's, oh my God, Tarot Empress Eva. She actually makes these oils. This is one of her oils. Clear the Crossroads. I use this before I channel messages because it helps bring the messages in clearer. Can't think of the word. And she's like, it's this Queen of Swords in reverse. A Libra, probably. Narcissist. Oh, look at this. Balance is coming in again. She's like, there's this bitch again. All right, this is about to be over. Completion with the world. It's about to be over. I don't know how, God, the universe is going to make it be over, but it will be. Improvement. Okay, so this is like Five of Cups, or Five of Pentacles in reverse. Circumstances are beginning to improve, opening new doors to financial stability. So it's possible this person left you out in the cold. Maybe they want to come back in from out of the cold after discovering their mother's a manipulative narcissist. Oh, maturity. I was just saying I felt a immature vibe. Maybe this whole situation has made someone mature. A mature leader balances feeling and intellect, maintaining grace in the face of turbulence. Mature. It's King of Cups. So, yeah, this person is, they're maturing through all of this. They have a lot of childhood trauma. They were neglected as a child, so, be gentle with them. Influence. Your magnetic energy attracts admiration and opportunities. Step into your power. This is like the Queen of Wands. We kept seeing that Idol card at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you're someone that people look up to. You are, even if people hate you, they're really fans, right? They just, are in a low vibration. They really never learned how to express that they look up to someone and they idolize someone, so they just hate. They hate on them. Okay, what is this trapped in fear? Maybe this mother person actually did something illegal. Okay, adventure. This is a Knight of Wands. I tried to say rods and wands at the same time. Knight of Rods, adventure. Fiery energy and courage define this forward momentum. Ride the wave of inspired action. Oh, I like that. Ride the wave of This is a Sagittarius card, so I'm a Saggy. I like it. Narcissism at the bottom of the deck. That's who's trapped in fear. The narcissist, who's really just an energy vampire and impatience. I mean, okay. Narcissists really also have a lot of childhood trauma that they've just never healed. And they end up like in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. A monster because they never healed. It's like, dude, go do your healing. Leave us alone. Unfulfilled. Yeah. I feel like this is, I feel like what I'm getting from unfulfilled is like the unfulfilled soul contract. It's still looming. Whatever. Personally, I'm feeling a mother of my supposed twin sending Yeah, let's say a lot of voodoo towards me, which I just send right back. Doesn't affect me at all, so. Yeah, you have strength here. You could be a Leo. I mean, whoever's sending it is getting it back. I don't know who it is. And I don't really care. Just know it's coming back. And it has been since they started casting, stirring, whatever they do. Sacrificing animals. Sick fucks. Excuse my language. Strength. Inner resilience empowers you to remain calm and steady even in the face of struggle. Yes, this is why they are probably trapped in fear, because they see how strong you are, how psychic you are, and they're like, oh crap. Oh crap. And you're probably still passionate about what you're doing and, you know, your person probably. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, let's hope if they come back more mature, then maybe liberation. Oh God. This is like, I feel like this person is trying to break free. I just said that. Look at what bondage. Tradition. Yeah, and frustration. Yeah, it's kind of like, wow. Thank you, Spirit. As I just said, break free, and then, okay. I'm getting it's really more like a family, like this is how it's always done, this is how it's always been, and I don't know. Maybe they give this person money to try to keep them dependent. Oh, I was wondering what that giving money is. It's kind of like, this is what I'm getting. A mother that's like, you're an idiot, you can never do it by yourself. Of course you would need my help, and like constantly tearing down their self-esteem, and then just giving them just enough money so they feel like they need the mother that's tearing you down, telling you you can't do it without her. And then she gives you just enough to, oh man, that's sick. It's like really, and you're in bondage to this neglectful, abusive mother that is actually an energy vampire and feeding off of their own child. In my situation, his spirit guides told me that she's been doing root work on her own son since he's a child. Oh yeah. I never got the chance to tell him that, but that's sick. Sorry, just went flipping. Okay. Manipulation. Let's check it out. Manipulation and balance. This is the third card of justice, balance that's coming in. Something is happening because I feel like this has gone on for as long as it can go on. It's reached the max. Stalemate. Maybe you and this person are at a stalemate. I can't believe this is coming out right now, but okay. Maybe she's done root work on her own child as many times as she could actually do it, and it's just, it's time to glow. It's time to glow. Time to go, bitch. Oh, check this out. Neglect. This is Queen of Pentacles. Upright, nurturing. This person neglected their own child, and so now their child is probably a people pleaser. Withdrawal. Oh my God, this person is so manipulative. It's like if they don't get what they want, they withdraw their money, their attention. This is like so bad. And they're super unstable. You don't say. They're always bickering. This is just, okay. I can't even, I can feel it. It's like gross. Okay. Deep breath. Whoever this person is, okay, this poor little child that was neglected, whose mother is into doing magic and is cockblocking you, from someone that's always winning, that has psychic abilities. I mean, you clearly are, tripping over this person, even though you're acting cold. It really doesn't matter about the partnership. Get away from this mother. It's super manipulative. It's just, and I know it's your mother. It's very hard. I feel like this is that whoever I'm talking to, it's like you're in pain. And, you know, family is the hardest karmic connections that we have to, you know, walk away from, but you have to put up boundaries. You know, I was raised by a stepmother that was a narcissist, and my dad's a sweetheart, but it's all about her, and, you know, my sister and I, we didn't really exist. It didn't matter what we wanted, you know, and so when I became an adult, I actually did not even call them or speak to them for like 2 years. And now I do call them. But once I came back in and decided to call them, it was like, it was on my terms. It was like, you start talking to me a certain kind of way, or you start doing it like, it's like, okay, bye. I renegotiated, and I have boundaries up like you don't even know. I just feel like, yeah. I just want to hug this little boy. It might be a girl, but... Oh, this could be... I just saw this again. The running, that could be your twin flame runner. Whatever it is, this is like a destined partnership. It does not have to be romantic. It could be a friendship. Okay? Let go of what could have been. I feel like this is what you're doing. You're letting go of what could have been because you're not willing to, you know, keep dodging the bullets of this, like, horribly manipulative, whatever, person. You're letting it go. You're letting go of what could have been because what can you do? Nothing. Understanding karmic returns. I've never seen this card. What you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. Oh, okay. So whatever this, whoever this person that's at war with you, girl fight, whatever they've sent back, it's returning. Okay. It's about time. Unblock the flow. When your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small, clean a space, cry it out, speak a truth. Movement is medicine. So you may be feeling stuck, but you're never stuck. Clean, declutter, go out for a walk, do some sort of movement. Is all returning, and be mindful of what I feel like you're very intentional about what you put out because it always comes back to you. I actually, oh my God, the other day I used this ripple thing as an example. I said cause and effect. I said it's like throwing, this is so weird because I've never seen this card. It's like throwing a pebble into a pond and then being like, darn it, why are there ripples? It's just the effect of the cause of throwing it in. So what you put out is what you get back. I say that over and over and over again. And now the wheel is turning. So whatever's been going on, it's reached its max. Spinning around, coming right back. Enjoy whatever you put out. Release toxic attachments. Yeah. Toxic ties drain your energy. Cut the cords and reclaim your freedom. Oh, yeah, this is for the trauma neglected child, the runner. They happen to watch this, if that's you. Clear your karma. Your actions today shape your tomorrow. Make choices that align with your highest good. So, yeah, start to make choices that align of where where you want to go in life. I mean, is this what you want? Do you want to be always winning? Or do you want to be like this? Always trying to dodge bullets. I mean, the choice is yours, right? So if you like dodging bullets, maybe it's a good exercise. It's probably good for your core. Whatever. One more. Face your fears. Fear is a teacher, not a barrier. Face it head on and it will lose its power over you. Okay, yeah. I feel like that for this person, this person is like really in fear because they're not sure what's going to happen when they tell their mother to go F themselves or whatever it is they're thinking of doing. But once you face the fears, it will lose its power over you. So it's kind of like, I'm trying to think of it like a good example, but I'm not really. It's like the more you do something, like let's just say, for example, you're really, really afraid to get up and public speak. Like in front of a crowd. It just makes you really nervous. I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2014, and I've been acting and modeling since 1994. So, but for some reason I was so nervous, like no one was even in the room, and I'm like standing. And I've done so many auditions, I've been in so many commercials, whatever. But I'm standing there all stiff. It was like, what? Like I could see if I had never been like on camera before, but. It's the weirdest thing. But the more you do it, the more it's like, I don't even fear it anymore. I mean, do I fear looking like an idiot? I probably do look like an idiot sometimes, but I don't fear it. So it's like, yeah. So just face it head on. And the more maybe it's just something like speaking up for yourself and saying like, hey, you can't talk to me like that. I'm going to leave if you keep talking to me like that. I'm going to hang up if you don't talk to me nicer, or whatever it is. Let's just get one more. Let the truth set you free. Okay. You need to speak the truth to someone, and you're really afraid to do it, and it's probably your narcissistic, abusive mother that neglected you, but it will set you free. Speak the truth you've hidden. Your need, your fear, your regret. Freedom begins there. If you look at my last reading I posted a couple days ago, there was somebody that was very, very, very angry. And if you keep anger inside of you and you don't express it, it can make you sick. Unlock the pattern. The pain didn't start today. You've lived this loop before, maybe in love, maybe in lineage. Awareness is the key. So, yeah, this is something that you've been dealing with your whole life, apparently, since it started when you were born. I don't really ever want to read this mother again because it's so manipulative and just so, the energy is so, like, gross. It's like angry, jealous, I don't know. Weird. It's like delusional, unstable. Wait, we did see unstable, right? Where it was like instability, neglect. Okay, I'm not going to go through it. Yeah, like very unstable. They could be possessed, by demonic something or other. Yeah, that actually is what happens when people have unhealed wounds from childhood that they don't heal. When I did a deliverance with a deliverance minister, and yes, you have to say some words that are like Christian, but I don't have a problem with Jesus Christ. I think he's a very wise ascended master that had a profound message for humanity. It's Christianity that I have a problem with. They turned it into this patriarchal, hierarchical, like women are should be submissive. You should feel guilt, money-making institution. And that's what I have a problem with, not Jesus Christ. Okay. Just want to be clear on that. So, I don't know what my point was about that. Oh, yes. So, I did this deliverance, and I still had like a demonic attachment that was still attached to a wound. And she said, and it's gone now. Thank you. But I've worked very hard to overcome my childhood wounds and my wounds from narcissistic abuse and trauma and abandonment, like all that. And she said that it's by spiritual law, the demon can attach to you if you have unhealed childhood wounds. They're allowed to. This is where the satanic ritual abuse comes in. They purposely abuse their children so that, the demon can attach on and eventually possess, just like they were possessed. So yeah. So I'm sure you know a raging narcissist in their 50s or 60s that is like that. By then, if you let it go that long, if you're in your 40s, 50s, and 60s and you've never done any healing and you keep doing like magic or voodoo or evil shit, you will become completely possessed and overtaken by a demon. So I get why this person is afraid, but say a prayer before you go in and speak your truth. And you could do it over the phone. You could do it with someone strong that's present. Or you can just cut them out of your life for a time until you heal. And then try to rework the relationship, but with boundaries. So anyway, I hope, Talisman of protection. I hope this message helps someone, and thank you so much for watching, and give me a thumbs up and commenting, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.